Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're back on iRacing for another track guide, this time in the brand new Toyota GR86 Cup car at Okayama International. Before we get into the video, I'd like to ask you to subscribe to my channel and like the video. We're nearly at 400 subscribers and it would mean so much to me if we could get there. With no further delay, let's get straight on with the guide. So, going into turn 1, we're going to be approaching in 4th gear, and then braking at the blue cone on the right hand side of the screen, down to 2nd gear, and then trail brake into the apex, trying to take a late apex. It's important to note that when you are trail braking, you can't brake much. If you're trail braking too heavy too far into the corner, it can lift up the inside right tyre and begin to spin. Then the TC engages and you lose a lot of time. For the left hander, you want to be lifting just before the green curb on the right hand side and trail braking slightly, getting on throttle early once we can see the outside curb on the right here. It's very easy to understeer in this corner, so be careful the first few times around to see where the limit is. For this right hander, you want to be braking just before the 50 board down to 2nd gear, taking a late apex and then getting on throttle very early, letting the car drift out to the middle of the circuit and carrying the momentum up the hill. Then bring it all the way back over to the right to minimise the line to the next corner. There's no need to shift to 5th on the straight, and for the hairpin you're going to be braking in between the 150 board around 70 metres. So we're braking very hard down to 2nd gear and taking a late apex, shifting down to 1st at the apex, getting on throttle early and using the track width on the left before bringing it back over to the right and then looking for the patch of dirt on the right hand side of the track to trail brake and hold it in 2nd gear. You can take some of the curb on the right to help with rotation before getting straight back on throttle using all of the exit. For this left-hander, you want to be trail braking at the curb on the right hand side of the track. You can go past the white line on entry and you want to wait slightly to get back on throttle, making sure you don't run wide. Next we have two very sharp hairpins. For this first one we're going to be braking just after the 50 board, very late down to 1st gear, taking a late apex and trying to get back on throttle early, letting the car drift out to the middle of the track before bringing it back over to the left, before trail braking again down to 1st gear, then getting back on throttle again, taking a very late apex to get a good run onto the straight. For the exit, you want to take all of the red and white curb but not past it. So as you can see, I brake just after the 50 board, try to take a late apex, let the car drift out to the middle of the track and bring it over to the left again before trail braking into 1st again, taking a late apex and using all of the curb on the left on the exit. This right hand is flat, so you want to take as much of the curb as possible to minimise your run. Here you want to be braking just after the green astroturf on the left on the floor there, down to 2nd gear, and then try to get back on throttle very early, taking a mid apex to get a good run onto this final straight. So that was one lap. One general tip I'd give for this car is playing around with the weight transfer. It's very easy to pick up the inside front tyres to give you more rotation by braking more than you need to, sacrificing the entry to make up time on the exit. I'll now leave you the full uninterrupted hot lap. Thank you so much for watching the video. Please do like the video and subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you all out on track this week.